Good evening. My name is Narin HajTasss, and today I'm presenting to you the outcomes from the survey that was distributed to test why Circassians do not participate in any elections in Jordan. This presentation is divided into four sections. The first one about the organization, the second about the research, the third about the data results, the fourth is on conclusion and recommendations. The organization is the Circassian Charity Association. This organization established to preserve the Circassian folklore and the Circassian identity through creating relationships between members of the Circassian society and encourage young Circassians or the new generation to learn the Circassian language, customs, culture, and traditions, and develop the spirit of collective charity, work to support families in need, and provide scholarship for the disabled Circassian students. The uniqueness of Jordan comes from the unique mix of different ethnic groups that forms the Jordanian society. Jordan, since it gained its independence, understand the value of these ethnic groups. Therefore, the government and the elections law granted the ethnic groups representative in the government, in the parliament, and in the municipal councils through the quota policy. However, these days, in the present time, Jordan is moving towards a more democratic structure for the country with a new election law that's going to be applied in the upcoming elections. So representative in any government entity should be elected by the people of the area where the elections is taking place. The Circassian Charity Association is the most extensive association that gathers Circassian. And this association understands its responsibility and initiates efforts to lead or take the leading role in motivating its members to get active in the democratic process that the government is leading today in Jordan. So the problem that we are addressing in this research is why Circassians do not participate in any elections. The Circassian community in every election has a minimum interest in participating in elections, and they form the lowest percentage of the ethnic groups that participate in elections in general in Jordan. Therefore, the Circassian community should be more involved and actively participate in the elections to vote and choose their representative in all the previously granted positions in the government, the parliament, and municipal councils. Circassian community has always been granted a position in the government in Jordan, but what got them here will not get them there in the future, and this is the reality that this research is trying to address. The hypothesis of this research is that the Circassian Charity Association needs to increase awareness of voting in elections for the Circassian community, while the null hypothesis is awareness is not related to voting intentions or participation. The alternate hypothesis is awareness is related to voting intentions, participation. A needs assessment survey was distributed to almost 80 individuals via Joe forms. We received 24 questionnaires from individuals who participated in elections and participants who did not participate in elections. The data study divided the sample into two categories. to test awareness of the importance of participation in elections. The two samples were individuals who participated in elections, and the second sample was the people who intend to participate in elections. We ran the t-test to measure the difference in awareness between the two groups' intentions and participation to confirm or reject the null hypothesis. The result was there was no significant difference between the two groups. The t-test value for the group that already participated in the former elections is -1.939, and the two-sided significance is 0.065. And the t-test value for the group who intend to participate is -2.043, while the two-sided significance is 0.053. From this result, we can see that there is no significant difference in awareness across the two groups. Well, our conclusions from this survey that the consideration that was given to the ethnic groups by the Jordan government since it was established negatively impacted the community awareness of the importance of being an active part of the elections. The guaranteed positions to a specific ethnic group community by the government resulted in a lack of involvement in the election process by this ethnic group. The third conclusion, generally, the political structure and the performance of the House of Representatives and the elected public entities, boards in Jordan, made most Jordanians not believe in the honesty and integrity of the election process and outcomes. After finishing the data analysis for this survey, we recommend that the Circassian Charity Association launch an awareness campaign within the Circassian community on the importance of being active in the future elections in Jordan. And at the same time, the Circassian Charity Association needs to create communication networks between individuals who've been representing the community in the government entities and the potential voters for the upcoming elections to support its campaign on awareness on the importance of being active in the future elections. And the Circassian Charity Association needs to give a special intention and focus on the young and youth Circassians to start with them on early ages to aware them on the importance of being active as members in the community by voting in elections. Thank you for being with me through all my slides, and I am open for any question.